This video tutorial I will explain what is Redrive Allow Policy in Amazon SQS. What is Amazon SQS? Amazon SQS is a fully managed message queuing service that allows different parts of the system to communicate and coordinate by sending messages between them. Now we will see what is dead letter queue and Redrive Allow Policy. Dead letter queue is a queue that stores messages that cannot be processed successfully after a specified number of attempts in the main queue. This helps in isolating problematic messages for further analysis and handling. The Amazon SQS Redrive Allow policy is a feature that controls which source queues can send messages to a specific dead letter queue. A Redrive Allow policy is a set of permission that you can apply on the dead letter queue in Amazon SQS. This policy specifies which queues are allowed to move messages to dead letter queue. Why redrive allow policy is important? A redrive allow policy ensures that only authorized queues can send their unprocessed messages to dead letter queue, and it provides better control and security over message handling. Now we will see how does it work. The first point is primary queue. You have one or more primary queues where messages are initially sent and processed. The second point is processing failures. If a message cannot be processed successfully after a certain number of attempts, the message needs to be moved to dead letter queue. Third point is dead letter queue association. Each primary queue can be associated with a dead letter queue. Fourth point is redrive allow policy. You create a policy on the dead letter queue to specify which primary queues are allowed to send their unprocessed messages to the particular dead letter queue. Now we will see the example scenario. Imagine you have multiple application components. Each of its component has its own SQS queue, but all of them use a single DL queue for storing unprocessable messages. You don't want just any queue to send messages to dead letter queue. Only specific trusted queue should be allowed. And here you can see different primary queues: order queue, payment queue, notification queue, and user queue. And here you can see error queue, which is dead letter queue, where failed messages from primary queues will go. And you can define policy on error queue that allows only order queue, payment queue, and notification queue to send messages to dead letter queue. And user queue cannot send unprocessable messages to error queue. Now we will see what are the steps to set a redrive allow policy. First step is create a DL queue. Create a dead letter queue like error queue. Second step is set a redrive policy on primary queues. Configure order queue, primary queue, and notification queue with a redrive policy that points to error queue. Third step is define a redrive allow policy. Apply a redrive allow policy to the error queue that specifies order queue, payment queue, and notification queue as a allowed sources. In this example, the policy allows messages to be redriven from order queue, payment queue, and notification queue to the specified dead letter queue, which is error queue. By using redrive allow policy, you ensures that your DL queues are used correctly and securely, making your message processing system more reliable and easier to manage. Here you can see create queue page of Amazon SQS. And here you can see redrive allow policy section, and here using these options we can enable or disable the redrive allow policy. What are the benefits of using redrive allow policy? First point is control. You control which queues can use the dead letter queue, which prevents unauthorized queues from filling it with messages. Second point is security. Adds an extra layer of security by ensuring only specific queues can interact with the dead letter queue. Third point is organization. Helps in keeping a dead letter queue organized by only allowing certain queues to send messages to dead letter queue. In summary, a redrive allow policy helps you to control and secure which SQS queues can move unprocessable messages to specific dead letter queue, which ensures better organization, security, and management of your message processing system. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please click on like button and please subscribe to my channel. You can get Java source code and PowerPoint presentation for each and every video. That you can see it in the description section of the video. Click on show more and here you can see the description and here you can see the links to download source code and PowerPoint presentation.